Oh yeah guys, just thought I'd show you what I've been up to. This is my first fish tank. It is a Aqua Style 850. It's a pretty good sized tank. Let's see, so in here we've got some swordtails. We've got some Dalmatian mollies. What else we got? We've got, you might just be able to see in the rock there, we've got a female bristlenose, and I'm not sure if the male's going to let us have a look. Let's see. Inside here is our male, and as you can see, he is sitting on a whole heap of eggs. Should be due to hatch the next day or so. We also have, you won't see them, fortunately they'll be hiding. Yeah, they're all hiding. We have collie loaches in here, the black and gold striped ones. So this was the first tank I started with. Not too many fish in here. We had to actually remove some of the fish because they kept having babies. So then I bought another wee tank, which is this guy just here, and that's just a small wee tank, and I actually bought this for putting plants in. But if we look close enough, let's see, there's one, there's a few more. It's absolutely full of baby fish. So at the moment, and they're all probably hiding, but where are we? Here we go. At the moment there's about 30 to 40 baby gold swordtails in here. We did have baby bristlenoses in here. We've had to move them to another tank to make space because there was just so many of them. And the old bristlenoses just keep popping them out, so do the swordtails for that matter. But it's not a bad wee tank, this one. And it's got a filtration system. See if I can zoom that out a bit. Sorry for the light. A wee filtration system goes into some sponge filters in here. I've modified this a wee bit. I've actually put inside this, I've opened it up and put a some sponge in here, which helps keep some of the particles down, which is really good. The larger tank has the lid filtration system. Well, it's looking a bit grubby at the moment, but this is the same idea. So it goes into these charcoal filters, sponge charcoal filters, 3 of them, and then I've modified it again and I've put extra sponge underneath this one, and in this one I've got another bag of charcoal, and then in the first one we've got some porcelain bits, which just helps keep your bacteria in place. That's our first couple of tanks. So then if we go to this tank, inside this tank we've got 2 generations of bristle noses. Might be a little bit hard to see. Let's see if we can zoom in. There's a couple little fellas just in behind the cucumber there. We've got some more of the baby swordtails. All the gold ones. There is actually in here somewhere. There he is, hiding on the orange ones. But it's mainly baby bristle noses, and again they're absolutely everywhere. There's about 30 in here floating around. And that's just a standard, zoom out, 60 litre tank with the sponge filter in it. So this is my large tank. It's a 280 litre tank. We have all sorts of fish in here. So we have, let's see, these are my Bolivian rams. We have a few of those. He's hiding over there in the corner. We have about 6 or more of them in here. I think it is maybe 8. And then we have our what are they called there? Visa barbs. Sorry, I had to remember what they're called. If we can focus in on them. Maybe I need to do a feed and they'll all come out if I do a feed. Give me a second, I'll do a feed. Alright, there we go. Now they're all coming out. Hang on, guys. Now we can see all the rams. Hang on. And then we've got the abases. And then over here we've got some fire green tetras. Got the ones that are real, and there's one of my. No, he ran away before I could film him. We've got some Keely loaches in here too, just the greyer ones. Hang on just a sec. Alright, now try and find them. There we go. These guys don't like to be filmed. They're hard to come by. So that is my Phantom Blues, I believe they're called. There's my Keely loach. Oh, there he goes. The other one we were looking at, this guy here, is my starlights. These guys will be getting separated into their own tanks later. Sorry for the reflection here, guys. Trying to shine a torch in there. So this tank is done by the filter in the corner here, and then underneath we have our canister running. Good old Aqua One CF1000. So we haven't actually had anything in here breed yet, but we have been having signs of it where they, well, you can see that, but just here they started burrowing out in the sand, digging their little holes. We have a couple of these larger girls here. And she's been flirting with her counter partner, which is, he seems to be hiding at the moment. Oh, there he is, right there. And he keeps pushing anybody away from his little hole in the ground. But they don't seem to be doing much yet. And we do have one that keeps popping in and out of our little pot. But he hasn't seemed to have found a partner yet. I do like my rams, they're beautiful looking. And they do all get along in the tank pretty well. I do plan on taking the fire game tetras out. I'm actually in the process of setting up a new tank at the moment where I plan on putting them. Hang on just a second. Sorry if there's a bit of glare. This is the new tank we've just started setting up. We'll be putting our fire green tetras into here, and most likely the new batch of baby bristle noses will be going into here as well. And we are planning some more surprises. This project in the making is going to be my new fish rack. We'll have a big grow out tank here, and we're going to have probably 6 60-litre tanks on each shelf. But it's a slow project in the going. We've been working on it a few weeks now. We've just put in our air system that goes right around. We actually only have this tank running off it so far, which is a project I've got to do today. Pumps up in the ceiling. It's a Aqua One 4000 pond pump, which should run, oh, it'll run 30 tanks easy. and we'll hook that all up to our sponge filters. All my sponge filters have been modified, so I actually have air stones inside my sponge filters, which produces the smaller bubbles, which benefits of this is it makes it quieter and it gives it a bit more suction power. With the bubbles being smaller and not the larger bubbles, like I haven't actually done this tank yet, so you can see in this tank the bubbles are much larger. So because they're larger, you have that bop 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 sort of noise compared to running it smaller like this. They don't make the big explosion noise and you get a lot more bubbles, so you get a lot more suction. This tank also has a wave finder in it, giving it a bit of current. I find that these fish in here all like a stronger current. So yeah. We'll leave it there for now. If you guys like what you're seeing and want more updates or have any questions, give me a like. Put the questions in the comments and I'll be happy to show you more and answer your questions. And like I said, we've got a lot more tanks we're setting up. This is going to have an automatic water change system in every tank, so every tank's got to get drilled, plumbed in, drainage put in. So if you're interested, give me a like and I'll share videos on each stage of my setup and how it's all getting done. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.